We can use default treat to set a default value for type. So let's create a struct type. Struct, give it a name, myStruct. And let's add two fields to this struct. F1 type give it a i32, and F2 type give it a string type. And let's add attribute derive default. We add this attribute, it will implement a default treat on this myStruct by default. And let's also add attribute derive debug, so later we can print the instance of this myStruct. And in main function, let's create a variable ms1 equal to, we will call the default function from myStruct. And this default function will create a new instance of this myStruct with default value. So let's print out this ms1 variable. In our terminal, let's cargo run. You can see it will print out this ms1 instance. F1 field's default value is 0, and F2 field default value is empty string. We can also implement a default treat manually and set the default value by ourselves. So let's remove this attribute and implement impl default for myStruct. And you can see we need to implement this default function in this implementation block. So F1 default. So we need to return an instance of this myStruct. So self and F1 field we can give it a default value 100, and F2 field we can give it a default value string from hello. And we still use this default function from myStruct to create a new instance of this myStruct with default value. So in our terminal, let's cargo run. You can see this time it will print out this myStruct instance with F1 field's default value is 100, and F2 field default value is hello. And this is about default treat. Hope to see you next time.